Now a bombshell is about to be dropped in Just Us.
There, that should do. Now remember, Rags, don't accept any food from the table whilst I'm away. Especially not from Graham, because he'll probably try and poison you. He's very small-minded that way.
Baby smell?
So do you.
I'm not sick of that.
You did when you were little. You were a right stinky little baby. Both ends.
I was not.
You had to have the eye fumigated twice before you were 6 months old.
You're a liar.
Ask Mum. They'd twist you out straight with gas masks.
That'll do, Marcus.
Shut your big mouth.
Dead scared. Right, muff out.
You can just pick that up.
He can pick it up.
What are you all dressed up for?
Jenny's going to the adoption agency this morning.
What?
I knew it.
Just to find out about us adopting Jeffrey.
Us? I didn't realise we had to adopt our own brother.
Marcus.
I don't know why you bothered asking if we had an opinion on the subject, if you weren't going to take any notice of it anyway.
Where are you going?
Zoe's not that's got to do with you.
You can just pick that up.
Here you come.
Now. How do I look?
I think you look horrible.
Do you want to play tennis?
Not now.
I didn't mean now, I meant later on.
I'm playing tennis with Joanne at 1 o'clock.
I've got to get practice in. Francois plays tennis all the time.
Is she good?
Probably. She's probably better than you.
I doubt it.
She's got her own court in her garden. Everybody in France plays tennis, she says.
You ought to give her a game.
She'll probably wipe the floor with you.
I'll bring Joanne. See if she can find someone to play doubles.
I won't ring her yet.
Why?
Because it's not after 6 o'clock. Wait till Dad's in his study and he won't be able to hear you.
Your mother's simply going to get advice. That's the whole point. They may advise against me adopting Jeffrey.
Oh.
I'm going to stick on the fridges, listen instructions while I'm away.
Look at the size of a bag. And I think you were going camping up Moon for 2 months instead of down road for one night.
But she was going camping on the moon for a couple of months.
I heard that. Tell it off.
Aunt Sam just promised to take Rags out for a walk this afternoon. If somebody could remind her, because she'll probably forget otherwise.
All right, then.
Going out.
Where to?
Dad.
What for?
Football practice. What?
You won't say anything to your dad, will you?
What about?
About what we've just been talking about. I think it's better if I talk to him first.
It's got naught to do with me.
Hiya.
Where are you going?
Hull. Going to see my Auntie Ross.
I thought we could go into town. See a film or something this afternoon.
You should have said earlier. I'm not doing out tomorrow.
I'm not doing it today. You have to go.
Don't have to, I want to.
Great.
Don't start like that, Marcus. Come with us.
You what?
I'll ask Mum if you can come with us if you want.
Well, come on into town. We can have a laugh. You don't want to be stuck on some smelly motorway getting car sick.
We're going the scenic way. That's what the picnic's for. And I'm driving. Can't you get Charlotte to play?
No, you ring her. She'll just tell me to get lost. Because she's jealous of me, that's why.
Just ring her, will you? I've got to go. Something's happening. Dad! Dad!
Is that with Jenny in?
No, Auntie Sandra! Auntie Sandra! Have you remembered that you're supposed to take Rags out for a walk this afternoon?
A bucket. A bowl. Fetch the bowl.
Daddy!
Not now, Laura.
There's water flooding into my bedroom. It's all coming through the ceiling. My bed is soaked.
Get it. The cold water tank's in the attic.
Right, I'll go up and ask her. She's doing her makeup in the bathroom. And you, watch what you're saying.
Takes her ages.
What does?
Putting a face on.
Does it really?
I spat in that milk what our Zoe made your coffee with.
Well, then you're a disgusting little pig, aren't you?
I like spitting,
And I like cracking little girls round the head.
but I can burp louder than what you can.
Oh, really?
I'm champion burpist in our class.
Good.
Towels! Get some towels in the bathroom!
Where's Francois going to sleep now? She was supposed to be sleeping in my room.
Get the towels!
Daddy, can you come downstairs, please? Auntie Sandra's crying in the kitchen.
Crying? What for?
I don't know. She says I'm not old enough to understand it. It's embarrassing.
Well, you'll just have to wait.
Why don't you call a plumber?
The plumber.
Have you turned the water off?
The water. Of course. Well done, Katie. You'll have to wait.
I didn't care, but only 2 days ago we were talking about you.
Door! Oh, someone's at the door.
You have to excuse me, Auntie Sandra.
It's not there.
Hey?
The stopcock. Sandra! What's happened?
I finished with Stuart.
Oh, no. Well, what for?
Well, I didn't want to. He just put me in a very awkward position.
Really?
And you know, he never tells me he loves me. And I'm always telling him how much I love him.
I've told Brown I'm in a bit of a crisis.
Oh, sorry. I'll get my girls in. We'll soon sort you out. Burst pipe, is it?
No, no. Tank in the attic's burst.
Have you run for a plumber?
I'm in the way.
No,
I better
no,
go.
you're not. No.
Oh, it's typical of her, Jenny. She's never there when you need her.
Oh, Katie to ring for a plumber.
I've told him I never want to see him again. Ever.
Come on, get up. What's the matter with you?
Bumps are hurting.
And he bought you them the other week.
We should have worn my old ones.
Come on, the more you play, soon you'll wear them in.
I don't feel like playing.
Great. So next time we're playing another team and you don't feel like it, you just cop out and sit at the edge of the pitch, will you?
Did you know Steve's going to adopt our Jeffrey?
You will.
I'm not meant to have said all.
Hey, come on, knock it up, will you?
Have we located the stopcock?
Yeah, it was behind the washing machine.
Door, Kirsty.
I embarrass him if we go anywhere posh, like the squash club.
That doesn't sound like the Stuart we know. And
Well, I know, but there's this side to him.
We're taking up the carpet.
He'd tell you I was imagining it. And I thought, maybe I was. Till this morning. I don't want to see him. I'm too angry. I'll say the wrong thing and then everything will be worse.
Sandra? She's rather emotional. I don't think that she feels that she can... Excuse me? Excuse me? I mean, what do you think you're doing?
The carpet will want drying out, otherwise it'll rot.
Is the plumber coming?
Yeah, but it's going to cost a lot because it's an emergency.
Hello. Sorry? You're calling from where? The airport? Would you stop doing that, please? Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to?
Did you know I's always got another boyfriend?
Only one. Not 5, not 7, or 15.
Just the one, besides you. He's called Frankie.
Well, for your information, I'm not a boyfriend. We're just friends.
He's got a motorbike, and he's on flat, and he's dead lush. I've seen them kissing in the other room. And he sticks his tongue right down the throat, like this.
As soon as it's fine, you can come.
Forget it.
You what?
Well, I assume she's coming.
What do you expect us to do with her? Put her in the kennel?
Right, forget it.
What have you been saying?
Nothing.
I don't know what Francois going to think. She's going to think we live in a real slum. Graham was right.
Well, she's going to think it a lot sooner. She's waiting at the airport.
What?
Wondering why there's no one there to pick her up. That was an airport official on the phone. He says your friend's waiting for you.
But she's not due till tomorrow.
This is dreadful. I thought today was going to be so peaceful. I woke up with such a good feeling about all the work I was going to get done.
But we've got to pick her up.
You know, you really ought to be more careful about dates, Laura. Thank goodness the poor girl had enough sense to get someone to ring us. I think if I'd been her age in a strange country with no one to meet me, I'd have caught the first plane back home. And why does Sandra and Stuart have to come here to argue?
Daddy, Stuart's got a car.
Daddy shouldn't have shouted at Brownell. She was only trying to lend a hand. It's what brownies do.
Have you got everything?
I think so.
What about Special Ted?
I decided not to take him.
Get in.
Don't go!
I'm not spending the afternoon in the back of a car with that thing.
I've persuaded my mum now and everything.
Oh, she only persuading, did she?
You know what she's like.
See you around.
Well, I'm going to have a really fun day now, Marcus.
So am I.
Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
I'm not avoiding any issues. I'm driving to the airport.
It's an excuse.
So why did I follow you here?
Come with me. I don't want to give myself going to argue all the way there and back again. Is Sandra going as well?
Looks like it. Is Hope gone yet? Didn't even say goodbye to her. Ah!
Never mind, you can't sort out your own problems.
Discuss this when we get back.
Oh, no, we won't. We'll discuss it now, in plain English and in words of no more than 3 syllables, if you can manage that.
I get sick in the back of cars.
Right. Work, then lunch, then sort it out. Hello? Oh, hi, Jeremy. No, it's nice to hear a friendly voice. Sorry? Oh, no, I'm not in Glasgow. That's next week. What?
We thought we could manage a week in Devon. Hire a caravan, a big one. He's owed a week at work, so we thought we'd make the most of it.
Yeah, you do right.
He thought, well, we both did. Graham might like to come. Someone for Ollie to mess around with. If that doesn't present you with any problems, nothing conflicting.
Well, ask him. I'm sure.
And Marcus. Dave hoped Marcus would be able to go as well.
Well, ask him. It's all right by me, honestly. Although Marcus isn't a big holiday fan.
Of course, Geoffrey's a different kettle of fish, isn't he? It's funny I don't think of Geoffrey as being Dave's. Not in the same way as Marcus and Graham.
No.
You got any Chris? What are you doing here?
I've come to see you, Dad.
Jenny?
We were just talking about holidays.
All right.
How do you fancy going off for a week with your dad and Francis?
Could do.
Jenny wanted a word with you.
Did she? Why don't you two lads go and play on the computer?
I'll be in the other room.
How did your practice go, then?
Oh, that isn't what you came to say, is it?
He's told you, hasn't he?
He mentioned it.
I'm sorry.
The answer's no.
You don't even know what I'm going to say.
Jeffrey's my son. A court order isn't going to change that.
I could strangle Graham.
Why? Are you going to break it to me gently and hope I'd say yes?
There are reasons why it'd be better.
You're going to have to fight me for this one, Jenny.
I don't want to fight you, Dave.
And you're not going to win.
I want you to agree.
You're wasting your time.
What are they talking about?
Jeffrey.
Oh.
Unless...
What?
Well, they might be talking about me.
We're meant to be playing tennis at 1 o'clock. And if we're not back in time, someone's going to die. You don't really want to finish with them, do you? You don't sound as if you do. You sound as if you've had some stupid argument about nothing. And you're both pretending not to know what the other one's talking about.
And you'd know, would you, Claire Rayner?
What's going on? What's going on? I've got on the dress.
What's happened? Ask me what hasn't happened, Marcus. You might get a shorter answer.
Where are you going?
Glasgow. Could you look after Eve and Jeffrey until Jenny gets back?
Well, if I have to.
It would be a tremendous help. Supposed to be in Glasgow this morning for the book fair. They're promoting Neurotic Norman, and I've got my weeks mixed up. The head of a really important American publisher's arrived. I'm not there to chat him up.
Well, how long's Mum going to be?
I've no idea.
Great.
Door, please. Tell Jenny that the cold water tank's burst, but there's a plumber upstairs dealing with it, and that Sandra's looking for her. She's had a tiff with Stuart, and she's very upset. Oh, and, could I have a taxi, please? 24 Sunningdale Road.
Hello, you are Laura?
H-O...
Do I look like a Laura?
Yes, I am Francois. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Steve? You know Laura's pen friend? She's a boy.
Don't you think he's going to get a bit confused when he's older? And he has to fill in forms putting his mum and dad's name, and he has to put the name of some man that he doesn't even know, a man that doesn't even visit him.
I don't visit him because I don't want to confuse him.
Well, aren't you arguing the same point then, basically?
Well, maybe I better start visiting him then. Is that what you want?
No, it's not what we agreed.
I knew this would happen.
He thinks of Steve as his dad.
Yeah, but he shouldn't, because he's not.
You could at least think about it. For him.
For him? Oh, what do you imagine he's going to think about me when he's older? That I couldn't give a monkey's about him? That I just signed him away like it was nothing to me just because it suited you?
You don't even ask about him.
Do you think that means I don't think about him?
I think if you were honest, you'd admit you don't want to visit him.
Right. I'm picking him up. Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, and he'd better be ready.
What do you two nosy little so-and-sos think you're up to?
Get off it, hurts.
Come on, we'll leave him.
I know, I'm stopping for my dinner.
You're coming home with me.
Let him stop if he wants
What
to.
happened? Oh, you mean you didn't hear it all?
Hey, now don't you talk to her like that.
I'm not letting it drop, Dave, so you needn't think I am.
No, neither am I.
You're impossible. And you know something else? You're selfish and you're stupid. You can't see the nose on the end of your
Go
face.
on, sling your rig.
Shut up! I hate you both. I wish Steve and Francis were my mum and dad.
Right. Laura A. Unfield. Right. A girl. Laura A. Monsieur. Well, she's not actually my sister. Hang on. Right. Laura A. Lafield de la Marie de ma mère. Right? But she's not my sister.
No, Laura, my pen friend, he is a boy.
No, he's not.
Maybe I am not your house.
Pardon?
Your name is?
Marcus Clarkson.
Laura, he is Laura Holdsworth.
But...
Maybe, Laura, he lives in another house.
No. Laura A. Habil E.C. But she's gone out. And if that's her, I'm gonna flipping kill her.
What's happened here?
Well, what takes first? Steve's had to go to Glasgow because his agent rang.
What?
Stuart and Sandra have fallen out. And Francois is here, and he's in the kitchen, and he's a boy. And everyone else has gone to the airport to pick him up.
Just slow down on it.
And I wouldn't try talking to him because he's English, he's putrid.
Mom! There's a strange boy in his kitchen and he's looking at the
She's in the kitchen, apparently. Francois, Laura, left purse in the car.
Taking our little red out for a walk because I promised Hope I would.
All right. Talk to you.
proper.
Hang on a
Not
minute.
like
Hang
this.
on a minute. Why did everybody have to go to the airport if Francois was already here? And why did Steve have to go to Glasgow that next week? Hello?
Sandra, please. This is more
Yes.
ridiculous. Do we actually want to sort this
Yes.
thing out or not?
I thought you didn't want to talk about it.
Not in front of the
Yeah.
girls.
All right, hang on a minute, Zoe. Marcus, Zoe's on the phone for you.
I hope you know he's not sleeping in my bedroom.
Look, just go and put the kettle on.
The obvious answer is Francois can have Marcus's room if Marcus moves in with Graham.
I've told you you can get lost. I'm not sharing just so that he can have his own room.
Graham.
Oh, he can use my tent, my old one.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, why can't they share? They're only girls.
Because Laura's room's flooded, that's why.
It's what?
When the tank burst.
Camping. You can sleep in camp here like that. It's dead good.
For you, Mrs. Holdsworth. By my mother.
Can I open them then?
I'm not saying that I don't want to get married.
Just not to me. That's all right. I understand.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what you said this morning. You said no.
It's a big commitment.
Oh, I know.
It's not something one does lightly.
No.
You have to be sure.
Yes.
Sure it's the right person.
Well, exactly.
Well, that's why I suggested we should move in together. And maybe, in time,
Yes.
if we both felt that it was working, then maybe... Well, that's what I meant, Sandra.
So the long and short of it is that I'm ready to make that commitment and you're not. Because basically, you just don't think I'm good enough for you.
That's just rubbish.
You never tell me you love me, but that's all right. I mean, maybe you don't.
Oh, and that's why I've just asked you to come and live with me, is it?
Oh,
You asking then, or what? Yeah, all right then. I'll see you when you get back. Yeah, I love you as well. Bye. Still awake then?
Only just.
Where's Francois sleeping?
In Hope's room.
Good.
You're allowed to use this then, are you?
I'm waiting for Steve to ring. I'd have thought he'd rung by now. I fancy him getting his dates wrong by a week.
Graham said you had a fight with my dad this morning.
Did he?
So what's happening?
Nothing for now, you'll be pleased to know.
It's his kid.
I know. I don't know what's best myself now. Oh, tired.
Me and Zoe are back on.
And is that good then?
Yeah. We're going to work at it.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pleased for you then.
Right then.
Night, love. Steve? Hello? Brown Owl? Pardon?
I wasn't crying for myself. I just kept thinking about Jeffrey and Rags. They're not used to me not being there. I was worried about how lonely they'd be, and I didn't think they'd be able to get any sleep. I couldn't stand the thought of them being upset. It's the only reason I was crying.